Welcome to Disney's Riviera Resort. We are so excited to be here. This is a gorgeous resort. This is our first time staying here, but we already love it. Now, if you don't know, Disney's Riviera Resort is actually a DVC resort, but you do not have to be a DVC member to book here. You could be anybody and you could use your points if you are a DVC member, or if you just want to be, you know, a standard guest, you can go ahead and do that too. But you do have access to the Skyliner, which makes it so amazing to get to Disney's Hollywood Studios and then also Disney's Epcot. So it just makes traveling so nice, especially with those strollers. So wanted to dive in and show you guys what a DVC one-bedroom villa looks like, especially if you are looking to stay as a family like we are. See if it's perfect for you guys to book for your next trip. Before we dive into that room tour, I wanted to introduce myself. My name is Emily, and on my channel, I love to share about our Disney vacations. We go quite frequently as a family. We love coming. They are some of our favorite trips. But if you love watching Disney vlogs, Disney room tours, go ahead and subscribe to my channel down below. And then also, if you enjoy room tours, go ahead and hit the thumbs up button for me. All right, so coming in, we are in room 8431, and we are actually in the West Wing. So we are close to the bus stops, and then we're also close to the Skyliner, which is really nice. So coming into the door here, the first thing on your right you're gonna see are some coat hooks. These are nice in case you have some jackets, some rain gear, even some umbrellas. You can go ahead and hang those there, especially if they're wet, then they can drip dry right there. And then right here, we can see we have some artwork here. We have this kind of like, you know, clouded mirror. I don't know, it's neat, but it's a full length mirror in case you need it to check your outfit before you go ahead and head into the parks. Very interesting, but it's one of those art pieces where, you know, it just ties in with the room so well. And then over here to the left, we have this little kind of shelf thing. This is where I just threw my purse. Makes it really nice to be able to throw that there. And then that way it keeps it out of the way and I can grab it right before we head out to the parks. And then you'll see this door here. This is actually if you would book a 2-bedroom villa. This is where you're gonna have that connecting room into the little studio part. So if you would have 2 queen beds in that other room, that would adjoin the 2 rooms. So right now we just have the 1-bedroom villa, so that is closed off for us. Then we have that other mirror that I was talking about. They have 2 side by side, so that's nice in case you need that. And then this space, since we have this closed off, it is nice because this is where we are putting our stroller. So it kind of pushes it out of the way so that way we can freely walk through and we don't really need to get into that other door. So it makes it very nice being able to do that. And then walking here, this is our kitchen, which is so gorgeous. It is so spacious. It is just lovely being able to have a full kitchen at Disney. So then that way you are able to make some meals if you wanted to, make some breakfast, whatever you need to do. And then you can store all of your stuff in the refrigerator if you need to. So starting over here, we have some cabinets up on top of the refrigerator. So if you need to put something up there, maybe to hide from your kiddos, you could do that so that way they can't reach them. And then here we do have the full refrigerator. This has the freezer up top. So if you do have some frozen items, you could put them in here. And then you also have the ice maker in case you want to have some ice for your waters before you fill them up to go to the parks. And then this is the refrigerator here. It's so nice and spacious. You could definitely get a couple weeks worth of groceries and place them in here. So that way, like I said, you can make some meals if you wanted to, and you could have some dinners, some breakfasts here. And then here is where your dining table is. This is really nice. So that way, if you want to sit down, have those meals, you could do that as a family. Now, if you need to, you could also request a high chair. If you need to, you could call down to the front desk and they can go ahead and send one up. We do not need one right now, but if you needed one, you could go ahead and get one from them. And then down here below those benches, you have another little shelf. So that way you could store some things if you need to, put them under there. Maybe if you need paper plates, whatever, different things, you could go ahead and put them in there. And then looking above the bench, you have the cute artwork. You have Ratatouille there. You have Remy. He is smelling his sweet apple. He's so cute. I love it, fits in with the theme so well. And then you have a nice mirror there and then a gorgeous chandelier to light up your dinner. So whenever you're eating, you can have some light for yourself. And then this is where your kitchen is. So again, this is a full kitchen. So you have a microwave, you have an oven and a stovetop, and then you have your sink as well. And you have a bunch of cabinets. This is a fully stocked kitchen. So you have all the things that you need. You have some wine glasses, you have some different serving bowls, serving plates. And down here, we have some knives and different items. We have a can opener, all those different things. You need to stay away from there. And then down here, we have some pots, so that way you can cook your meals.
Hi, Mommy.
Hi, Silas. And then this is our oven, like I said, so you can use this for if you are baking anything. Nothing down here, but you could put stuff down there if you need to. And this is fully operational. There are some cooking pans in there, so if you need to use some cooking sheets, you could do that. There's a towel hanging there. And then, like I said, this microwave, if you need to just warm something up real quick, you could do that. And then up on top here, nothing really. Again, if you want to put your stuff up here that you want to hide from any kiddos, don't want them getting into it, you could throw them up there so they can't reach. I will, honey. And then over here, we have our plates and our bowls. Now these are all provided from Disney, so make sure you don't remove anything from there because this is for the next guest to use as well. And then down here we have our silverware, and we have different spatulas, different ladles, a bunch of different things that we would need. And under here we have some measuring cups, we have some Pyrex storage containers, and then we have a strainer down there and a cutting board. You see it?
This is...
And here is our sink, and we also have some paper towels stocked for us. So doing your dishes, you could go ahead and do them there. And then up top here, we also have some different casserole dishes. So if you're making anything, you could use those to bake in. So that is lovely that those are there. I love the backsplash here. I think it is so pretty. And then they have the under cabinet light. So that way you can have some light while you're cooking or doing some dishes. And then up in this one, we have a bunch of different glasses. We have some mugs for your coffee, and then we have some nice water glasses or different drink glasses if you need them. Here we have our coffee maker, which is nice, so that way you can brew a nice pot of coffee before you go to the parks, especially if you have multiple coffee drinkers. So if you want to brew one big pot, you can do that before you head out to the parks. And then this cabinet to the left, you're gonna have your little ice box here so you can fill up if you need to out in the ice maker. And then we have all of our coffees here. We have teas, we have creamers, we have different sweeteners if we need them. Then you also have some to-go coffee cups if you don't want to use the mugs and you want to take these to the parks. You can go ahead and grab those and then put your coffee in there. And then we have our toaster in here as well if you needed to make some toast. If you wanted to toast a bagel, you could use that. And then down here we have our dishwasher. This is a fully operational dishwasher. So you can go ahead and you can do your dishes, throw them in here so that way you don't have to wash them all by hand. And then you also have, Disney will provide you some dishwasher little things so that way you can use it to run so you don't have to bring your own. If you do, that's fine. But they have some dishwashing stuff down here. They also have a drying rack and then some paper towels. And there is a recycling bin underneath here. And then to the left here, this is where our trash can is. So this is where you can throw away all of your trash if you need to. And then it's nice because it's nice and tucked away. And you can just push it back in there. All right, so this is where your TV is. This is nice, such a nice big area for you. And then this actually is not shelving. This is not cabinets. This is a hold down sleeper. So if you have little ones that are big enough to sleep in there, unfortunately our son is not big enough to sleep there, but if he was a little bit bigger to sleep in there, we could request some bed rails from Disney. They do provide those for free. You would just have to call down to housekeeping and go ahead and ask them for those, and they will bring that up if you need them. Yeah. So over here is going to be your sitting area. So you have your couch, you have a couple of chairs here, and you also have this little ottoman here. So you can just use it to play with as my son is doing. But this is a nice size couch to fit on. And then we also have our little coffee table here, but this coffee table will double and you can store some stuff in there. So maybe you have some pillows or blankets that you're bringing for the extra bed and you need to put them in there, you could go ahead and do that and then get them out of the way while you were making the bed or folding them up. And then we have our artwork here. We have Beauty and the Beast, we have Cogsworth, we have Lumiere and Mrs. Potts and Chip all there. You can spot them in there. And then we also have Mickey and Minnie. Yes, we have Mickey and Minnie there. And they are also right there as well. So such super cute artwork. And this wall here, this is actually where your Murphy bed is. So if you want to pull this down, you can go ahead and have another sleeper for if you're having multiple people in this room. I will insert some footage of how that pulls down here, but you also have some lights over here. So that way, if you need those, if you're sleeping there, you can have some additional lights here. They are just some nice little light switches and they make it nice and bright here. And then over here we have our resort phone. So if you need to call dining options, you can do housekeeping, you can do bell services, you can go ahead and give them a call, push one of the buttons, and you are able to do that with the resort telephone. And then here we have our view. Unfortunately, our view is just the parking lot, but that is totally fine because it is still such a nice view, being able to sit outside if you want to and just enjoy the nice Florida air.
So outside here.
And here is where you can go out to the balcony. So there are actually 2 doors to go out there, but this is one where you can go out through this way. There is another one through the bedroom, which I will show you in a minute. So coming in here, this is the bedroom. You have a nice king bed included in this, and it is just gorgeous. I love the big headboard here. So starting out over here, this is where your other door is for the balcony. So if you wanted to go out, you have a chair and table, and then you just have plenty of space to just sit out there, relax. Maybe you want to sit and enjoy some coffee in the morning or just look out at night and enjoy the nice sights and sounds of the Disney buses and traffic going through. And then as Silas is helping me, there are our curtains here. So there are some hidden Mickeys in here as well, if you can find them, but you have those nice blackout curtains if you need them. If you have kiddos and they're taking a nap in here, or if you want to take a nap after you had a day in the park, you can do that with the blackout curtains. So starting out, you have a nice little chair here for a nice little sitting area, and you have some artwork here. We have the cute Aristocats here at the Riviera Resort. They are just so cute. I love the Aristocats. So you have that beautiful artwork over to your left of the bed. And then we have our nightstand here. We have a lamp for you if you don't want to, you know, disturb somebody in here. You don't want to turn on all the lights. You can go ahead and do that with these. And then you also have a nice little drawer here. This is where the Bible is. We found that. My little boy did. And then, like I said, this is our bed. This is our one side, and it is wonderful because you have the under storage there. So if you have luggage, if you're flying like us, you can go ahead and store that there. So I will insert some footage right here, but this is actually where my son's pack and play is going to go. So we won't be able to use the balcony door to go out this way, but we will have his, sorry, not pack and play, we will have his Slumber Pod and Slumber Tot here. So I will show you what that looks like, but it is good because then, you know, it's kind of out of the way and we will have space in the room still and be able to move around. So up top we have our gorgeous chandelier. This is nice because it can light up the room. And then over to the right here, we have our giant TV to watch some TV in bed, maybe if we want to. And we also have some storage space of drawers. This one is actually huge. You can definitely fit multiple packing cubes in here if you wanted to. And then we have some more off to the right. These are deep enough to also fit packing cubes, so you can definitely unpack if you need to as a family, if you like to. You can go ahead and throw your stuff in here. And then here we have our full-length mirror. So if you want to do an outfit check before you go to the parks, you can do that here as well. And then, like I said, there's other mirrors out there. And in here we have our closet. So lots and lots of space in here as well. In this walk-in closet, you have some shelving, you have some hangers if you need to. There is the dry cleaning, so if you need to do that. And then we have our luggage rack down here as well if you need to use that. And then over to the right of the bed, this is where your desk is going to be. So if you need to do work, I have my computer here. I could just pull out this chair and use this desk space to do some work. You also have another lamp over here. And then we have another mirror. So even if you don't want to use this for work, you could just get ready here. You could do your makeup, you could do your hair here, whatever you would prefer, you could go ahead and do that. And then we also have a resort telephone in here. So we have 2 of those. And then of course I am storing some of our stuff in here as well. I have my backpack just sitting there. And then we also have right here a drawer if you need to store some papers, do whatever in here, you can go ahead and do that. So going in here, we have the beautiful bathroom. This is just so gorgeous. I love these doors too. They slide so nicely. So over to the right here, we have this ginormous tub. It is so big. I told my son he could go swimming in there if he wanted to. So we have so many towels available for you on both sides of the tub if you need them. And then we also have the jets in here. So that is nice if you wanted to turn those on. And then here we have some complimentary soap and we have some body wash as well. And then over here, this is where your vanity is. It is huge. It is ginormous. That mirror is just lovely and it is so bright in here. I love it. So we have our makeup mirror here, which if you know me, I love these. This is where I get ready every morning and it just provides a nice light because it lights up. We have our towel rack here. And then we also have these little shelves that are raised up. I mean, the counter's big enough just in itself, but if you wanted to put some things on here, you could just to get them out of the way. We have our tissues, we have our sink, of course. And then down here, we have some storage. We have a drawer if you want to put some of your stuff away in there. Then we also have a cabinet underneath to store away some of our stuff, some extra toilet paper and tissues down there. Then we also have some more soap there and body lotion if you need it. And like I said, there is another, shelf where if you need to put some stuff up there, if your husband, whoever needs to do that, they can go ahead and put it there. And our other towel rack and our other drawer right here. Now this is the one that includes the hair dryer. This is Disney's hair dryer. This is not mine. So if you are using Disney's hair dryer, please leave it here. Do not take it with you because that is for the next resort guest.
Haven't heard that yet.
Yeah. And then under here we have our trash can, so if you need to throw some trash away, and you can just put it underneath there. And then in here we have our pocket door. So this is where the water room is. So this is where your toilet's gonna be and your shower. This shower is absolutely gorgeous. It is huge. I love it. I think it is just so beautiful. I love all of the stone in there, but we have the rainfall shower there, and then we also have the regular shower head, which is detachable if you need to use it. And then we have a big bench over there, so if you want to keep your stuff there, you can if you were bringing your own. But then we have also another shelf here, and we have the Disney Resort. We have the shampoo, conditioner, and body wash. Disney provides these, and these are actually, they stay in the room and they just refill them. So they don't provide individual shampoo and conditioners anymore. And of course we have our little potty here, so you can use that. And then we have some more towels hanging above it. And then we have our artwork here. It is so pretty. We have Tiana and Naveen. They are dancing there. It looks like in New Orleans, and they are just having some fun. So absolutely love it. It looks very, very pretty. And then over here we have our other vanity. So you can have two separate vanities if you want. Somebody can get ready over there. Someone can get ready over here. This will probably be my husband's side because I want the big one. But we have our beautiful mirror here, nice and big. This sink is so large too that you can put so much space here. We have more soap and body lotion. And then we have more storage here of shelving. And we also have another big cabinet here and some extra tissues. All right, and then coming back out here over to our right, we have our washer and dryer that are included in the 1-bedroom and ups. So you can do some laundry on vacation. We love doing laundry on vacation, so we will definitely be utilizing these. And then turning around, you have another closet. This is your coat closet, and this is where your iron board and your iron are at, and then also some extra pillow and blankets. And you could store some more stuff. There is a little dustpan if you are sweeping up in here. Then you also have your wall safe in here. So if you want to lock your valuables up, you can go ahead and do that in here. And then coming out here, this takes us right back out to the door that we just came in. Well, that concludes our room tour at the Riviera. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And let me know down in the comments if you are looking to stay at the Riviera. Like I said, it is an absolutely gorgeous resort. I love it so far. We are so excited to be here. And like I said, I would love if you would stick around, check out some of my other videos, and then like this video if you could, if you do appreciate room tours. But I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.